One of the closest experiences to flying you can enjoy is ziplining. Zooming through forest canopies and 300 feet above canyons, this is an experience Rushmore Tramway Adventures, or RT for short, wants to provide. They need lots of safety equipment in order to do this. Therefore, they reached out to our team, Maren Mead and Jordan von Sagern, to design a harness to improve upon their previous design. RTA set the following goals: American National Standards Institute compliant, comfortable, economical, and most importantly, improve safety. This harness will experience falls from their 60-foot jump tower. Her face says it all. The team did material testing by stretching high tensile polyester. The first test was a control, the next test was exposing the material to high heats, and the third test was exposing the material to weather for 3 months. Then created simulations with data gathered for polyester. A 23 kilonewton force was applied on the leg loop, as that is the minimum force the harness is required to survive by ANSI standards. Shown is the simulation for weathered material, which had a max tensile strength of 41.2 megapascals, which is about a third weaker than the control polyester. The largest force the harness experienced is 16 megapascals, more than meeting the standards set by ANSI, even in the worst case scenario. Testing comfort of the harness required getting volunteers to try the harness on. The harness needs to be comfortable any way you sit, or in this case, lay down. Even trying out unusual methods of using a harness, the response from the volunteers was positive. This is important to RTA as many customers do wear these harnesses for more than 3 hours. To ensure safety to customers, RTA frequently checks harnesses of any potential failure locations. The previous harness used by RTA have lasted between 2 months and 2 years. Each harness costs $139. Best case scenario, that is approximately $8,400 every 2 years. To increase the life expectancy of the harness, the common reasons of failure had to be identified. These were determined to be the hard points located near the diaphragm. The fabric material was changed out for steel O-rings located near the belly button. Along with improving stitching methods and stitching materials, the new harness design is expected to last a minimum of 5 years. With the new harness each costing $189, that gives an estimate of $11,400 every 5 years. This is expected to save approximately $13,600 every 5 years compared to the previous harness. The number one priority to RTA is customer safety. That way more people can experience flying through the sky or climbing in trees. Using methods of improving suspension tolerance, such as orthostatic positioning and leg loop angling, our harness has an expected suspension tolerance time of 36.2 minutes, with the old harness having an expected suspension tolerance time of 17.4 minutes. This way you can climb with no fear. Before you get excited, no, none of the zip lines last that long, but who cares when traveling 30 miles per hour in the air? The team also changed the position of the hard points from the diaphragm to the belly button to allow for safer falls, preventing any accidental black eyes. Every conversation with RTA was focused on safety so they can ensure their employees can do their job and have more smiling faces come to experience the thrills. So as 15-year-old me would say,
YOLO!
Special thank you to Rushmore Tramway Adventures and Prasad Labs, and to our design review team, Ben Larson and Cameron Fullerton, and to our technical advisor, Dr. Prasad, and our senior design instructor, Dr. Letcher.